Welcome everyone, Kaguya here, and this is my formal apology video to all my Turkish viewers, since I've been slandering their country quite heavily recently in my peace deals. PS, I'm totally not under threat of getting assassinated. The unhinged Kaiserreich devs dare slap debuffs on my glorious country, but I will not let this stand. I will make it my utmost task to recover this mighty nation from the brinks of being a simple regional power and turn it into the scourge of Europe once more. That's when we got approached by the Bulgars, begging for our assistance. We of course accepted, playing the guise of the friendly neighbor, but the truth is that we intend to stop the spread of the Russian influence in the region, since taking on the Danube Pact is much easier to do than facing off against the Russian juggernaut this early on. That's when we got interrupted by an uprising, by the few remnants of the hardliners in this country, but it soon got crushed alongside with any other revolts that attempted to thwart the stability of our realm, and we can continue our reintegration campaign in the regions peacefully. But all good things must come to an end, as our glorious nation found itself being assailed from all fronts, even by our own former allies. But little did they know that our spies already informed us of such plans, and we were fully prepared for such events. And soon Cairo will fall, followed by all of the remnants of those so-called usurpers. And though we emerged victorious from this previous war, acquiring all of this land put a serious strain on our administration, so we'll need to take some time to properly manage these newfound territories. That's when an opportunity presented itself. The Entente seemed in disarray, being stuck fighting a multi-front war and having their own home front threatened by syndicalists in the US. A better chance than this won't ever come again, so we jumped on their baguette-looking friends in Northern Africa so that we can reclaim our title as the defenders of the Arab world once again and expel the remnants of these imperialists once and for good. But we could not rest idly, for our Persian front is still under threat by the Indians. Now that we have taken care of all immediate threats near our border, we can finally prepare to achieve our European ambitions. Aligning with Berlin has brought us nothing but misery and humiliation. But that's when Mr. Bullshit struck. Somehow a single German unit managed to invade Burma, and somehow decided to beeline, walk in one province at a time, making the ugliest snake into India while I was busy microwing in Bulgaria. And by the time I started reacting, it was already too late since the Entente flooded in, so I had to pull back once again and take care of the Balkans completely. Then finally reroute my forces to secure Persia once again. And by the time that I was done, Germany had already been crushed by Russia and France. So yeah, talk about a glorious fight. But let this not distract us from the true enemy. Russia has been taking advantage of our weakness, slowly creeping on us for the past few centuries, and simply waiting for the chance to pounce on us. But this time we will be the ones to strike first, even if it brings total ruin to our nation. And I swear to God, I committed all of my units in this war and went full on suicide mode, trying to cap Russia, and I didn't even bother microing any other fronts since I was already 9 hours into this run by now. And somehow, by some goddamn miracle, my gamble worked and I had to quickly reorganize my forces to clean up the Balkan mess, and then push the Entente from the Middle East. But that's when I got stopped by their massive air force near the mountains of Persia, and I seriously was thinking about stopping the run here and calling it quits. But it hit me like a crackhead in the streets of Brooklyn, an idea so unhinged that it surely would put me on some kind of list. Why not simply start a nuclear winter? It instantly evaporated all of their planes, so I kept on desperately trying to hold my front up in northern Russia for a total of 15 minutes while I was slowly chipping at their air force, until I finally have done it. I weakened them enough and have recovered enough equipment that I could finally push back into India, and by God did it feel good. I cherished every single second of it. Now that my border is finally secure, I had to rush into Asia to deal with Japan, since they declared on my Indonesian puppet. They already had lost close to 4 million men in China, so clapping their cheeks was a simple task. And from there onward, everything fit the canvas perfectly. My glorious French commune already landed in America, and all I had to do now is go there and deliver the finishing blow. Before that I could finally rest. And voila, present to you Giga Ottoman Empire to feast your eyes upon. On other news, I'm never doing another run like this again in Kaiserreich. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed today's campaign. If you are new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. This has been Kaguya. Have a wonderful day or evening, and goodbye.
Bye, have a beautiful time.